Okay, so let's talk about Apple's next product announcement that could skyrocket the Metaverse tokens. Okay, so here's the news on it. Okay, so Apple's new handset could put a rocket under Metaverse token. Okay, so as of now, you all know that Apple is set to release its highly anticipated mixed reality handset that's here. Okay, so if you see the handset, it looks quite cool, right? And Apple doesn't short to impress us, right? So this is the handset that they're going to release. In the past, right, there's we have experienced a pump in the price. Okay, that there was a rumor that Apple Ventures is mixing itself because of this product. They're going to enter the metaverse. Okay, so the tokens have pumped. But if you see, if you see Decentraland, it's all down. It's right. The highest it has gone was around, you can say, the highest, that it was around 5 point. I'll just zoom in so I can see. It was around $5.12, right? The highest it had gone. And now it's over here. It's so low. It's around 0.45 cents. That's your mana token. Okay. So as of now, Decentraland, which is mana, right? They are processing in building a VR capability. Okay. So they're in development. They're doing a VR. Okay. But if you see the sandbox, right? The sandbox highest was around, we know all that it went around, you can say here, see, $7.23, right? You can see, right? $7.23, the highest it had gone. And right now it's around 0.50 cents. So as of now, Sandbox, the token, they don't have any immediate plans to do any VR development. Okay. So this could potentially pump the price, this announcement of this Apple. But for the long-term success of the metaverse, right, the main thing it needs to have is popularity and adoption, right? So that you can say a long-term adoption will probably skyrocket the price. Okay, so now let's go into your next news. Okay, and if you like content like this, just hit the like button. Okay, so are ZkProofs the answer to Bitcoin ordinals and BRC20 problem? So as of you all know that ZK, zero knowledge proof, has the potential to the zero knowledge proof has the potential to stop the network conjunction, which the BRC20 right now they have a problem, right, of network conjunction. And because of the network conjunction, there's high fees, right? So the ZkProofs have a thing to solve that problem. Okay, but if they put ZK knowledge proof into Bitcoin, they need to fork the Bitcoin. Okay, so it's like it will be a big debate for the Bitcoin community that we can't fork the Bitcoin, right? So but but ZK proofs can be implemented in layer 2s. That's on the, you can say, the layer 2 which is there on the Bitcoin right now is the Lightning Network, right? So what the ZK will do, it will increase capacity of the block space, enhance privacy, and enabling additional features, okay, make which will have a good impact on the Lightning Network. Okay, so they can use this implement of ZK proofs on the Lightning Network. Okay, so now let's talk about your next news, which is here. Okay, so MicroStrategy seeks to deliver Bitcoin wallet Lightning addresses to corporate account holders. Okay, so as you read with the announcement that MicroStrategy is, they are aiming to build a Bitcoin wallet and a Lightning address to all, that Lightning network is a layer 2 on Bitcoin, right? So right now MicroStrategy is planning to develop a Bitcoin wallet and Lightning address to Ori corporate account holders. Okay, so when he creates, it's going to be released, you can say, capability of this year. Okay, so they're trying to release this thing, that so when they release this, every corporate account holder, they'll even do a development where they'll able to earn Bitcoin rewards while using this application. Okay, that they are going to build on the Lightning network. Okay, so that's for your news. Okay, so now let's talk about your next news, which is here. Okay, So 500k worth of STETH redeemed in 3 hours as lido enables withdrawals. Okay, so as you all know that users couldn't withdraw their ETH from the lido, right? They couldn't withdraw at first, but the recent proposal now can withdraw ETH, okay, for the first time on lido. Okay, so previously they couldn't. Okay, so as of now you can do that. And if you see, the price of lido also has skyrocketed with the previous proposal, right? Okay, so now let's go straight in the Bitcoin chart. Okay, so now let's check on the Bitcoin chart where the full market will go. Okay, so let's go on the update on the Bitcoin. Okay, so if you like content, just give this a like. Okay, okay, so now as of you all know, Bitcoin has 1, 2, 3 options. Okay, so as of now it has only 2 options. Okay, so right now Bitcoin can go right here to 27,760. Okay, it can go to this resistance and it can come back here to this support. Okay, to 26,780. Okay, it can either break this and make a support and keep going up. Okay, so more probably it can do that, but it can even come back. It can go to 27,760. It can go to here and then it can come back. It can range here for some time, you can say. Okay, so if it does that, we know now it can either break this 27,760 resistance and make a support and keep going up. Okay, so when it breaks, makes support, we can re-enter into the full market. Okay, into the other altcoins. But if it comes back again from here and then again goes back down, we can sell it here. So your main aim is to sell all your cryptos that when Bitcoin reaches 27,760. Okay, only once it breaks, makes support, then we can re-enter. Okay, so our main aim is to sell, because from here it can go back down. It can go back to this position at 26,780. Okay, so once it goes there, it can even break, but we'll talk about that when it reaches there. Okay, so now let's take all this data. So now you know that 27,760, it can either break or then it can come back to 26,780. It can just dangle here or it can break and it can go up. Okay, so those two things are there. So remember, one is 27,760, it can either break, and the next one is it can go back to 26,780 support. Okay, so now you will take all this data and we'll go into the Ethereum chart. Okay, so if Bitcoin breaks that 27,760 right resistance, this too will, your Ethereum too will break your 1,847 resistance and make support, and it will go up. Okay, if Bitcoin does it. But if Bitcoin doesn't do, the safer side will be selling it all your position at 1,001 for ETH, 1,847. Okay, only once it breaks, make support, we'll re-enter. Okay, it's not like we are not going to re-enter. Okay, but till now you can say that Bitcoin will more probably range, right? Because there's no that much volume. Okay, so if Bitcoin ranges, the best one yesterday, if you all had, you all could sell exactly here, right? So you can see the small wick, it sold. Okay, so if Bitcoin ranges, we sell here and now we buy back right here. While if Bitcoin range, it will go to 26,780, right? And your ETH will go to 1,758. Okay, so that's for Ethereum chart. Now let's talk about your next chart, which is your AVAX. Okay, so for AVAX, as you all know, yesterday we were expecting it to go to this. Okay, so if Bitcoin breaks that 27,760 resistance and make support, your AVAX also will break and make a support. Okay, but normally we sell all our position right here. Only when it breaks, make support, we re-enter. Okay, but if Bitcoin ranges, we are firstly selling it here, right? If Bitcoin range, we buy back right here until Bitcoin breaks that. If Bitcoin breaks that 26,780, everything is bad, right? Okay, so as of now we sell it all here if your AVAX goes there. Okay, so till then we just wait and watch. Only if it breaks, make support, we re-enter. Okay, so for AVAX it will be $16.38. Okay, and then we can buy back around here $14.62. cents, okay, and put a stop loss below. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your Solana. Okay, so Solana, right now Solana is not the same as others. Okay, so if you see that, so Solana right now, if Bitcoin goes to 26,780 support, right, if it goes down, your Solana will go here to $19.88. Okay, so more probably it will expect a small pump at this resistance. You can see the small resistance will be here, expect a small pump, and then we can short. That's only if Bitcoin does that, right? If Bitcoin doesn't break that 27,760 resistance, okay, so then we'll be shorting a Solana here and put a small take profits around $19.88. That's when Bitcoin reaches to 26,780. Okay, but if Bitcoin breaks that resistance at 27,760, then your Solana will break. Once Solana makes a support, we re-enter. Okay, so more probably we sold it yesterday here. We wait now. We check what Bitcoin is doing next. Either it breaks it or it goes down to 26 to short some tokens. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your dot. Okay, so your dot right now, your dot's also weak. Okay, so if Bitcoin breaks that, if Bitcoin goes to 26,780, right, your dot's going to break this support. Okay, at around $5.25. Okay, so it will break this, make a resistance. Once it breaks, your dot makes it as resistance, then we re-enter. We put our short right here when it makes a resistance, and then put our take profits for a dot around $4.67. But if Bitcoin is bullish, okay, so this will go from here, the dot will go from here to this resistance. If Bitcoin breaks that 27,760 makes support, this is going here. Okay, your dot will go here at around $5.78. Okay, so it will go on the way to $5.78. Okay, it can even range over here, right? Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your Cardano chart. Okay, so for a Cardano chart also, we'll be selling all our position right here at around 0.38 cents. Only if Bitcoin breaks that 27,760 makes support, this too will do the same thing. Okay, and then we buy back once your ADA breaks, makes support. Okay, so till then we are selling all our position at around here 0.38 cents for your Cardano. Okay, and then if your Bitcoin, right, if your Bitcoin goes to 26,760, right, if your dot breaks this support at 0.35 cents, break this, makes a resistance, we enter short, and we ride it all the way to 0.32 cents. Okay, so you know that Bitcoin can just range, and this too can just range. Okay, so will be probably the safer side will be selling it here at around 0.38 cents. Okay, and only we can re-enter once it breaks, make support. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your algo. Okay, so your algo, as you all know, that algo has been bottoming out for so many months now. Okay, so this is the lowest that is ever gone. Okay, so $16. There'll be no shorting for algo. Okay, so your algo can just range here with Bitcoin. If your Bitcoin ranges to your 27 to 26, right, this too can range. Okay, so here you don't need to short because this is the lowest that is gone. Okay, algo. But if you want to sell, you can sell your algo here at 0.18 cents, and then you can see it will come back again here down, and you can buy it back around 0.16 cents. Okay, so that's for algo chart. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your near. Okay, so for near also, for near, if Bitcoin doesn't break that 27,760, we can short your near chart. Okay, so once it makes another higher high, we'll be waiting. If it makes another higher low, we short here, and we ride it all the way to here at around 1.55 cents. But if Bitcoin breaks at 27,760 resistance, makes support, we enter all our position back here. Okay, so normally we'll be selling it right here. Okay, so that's for your near chart. Okay, so you know that we'll be selling it right here. Only if it breaks, makes support, we re-enter. Okay, so till then we can say if Bitcoin's, just need to watch at Bitcoin. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your Phantom. Okay, so for Phantom, we'll be selling all our position right here at around 0.40 cents. Only if Bitcoin breaks at 27,760, then your phantom will break its own resistance at 0.40 cents. Once it makes support, we can re-enter, okay? But till then, we're selling it here, okay? 0.40 cents, 7 cents. As it can do the same thing. It can make a small high, it can make a higher high here, it can small high low, and then we can short it right here, okay? So that's also we can take a small short, okay? But if Bitcoin directly now goes down, your phantom also can break the support at, if it breaks at 26,780 support, your phantom can break its own support at 0.35 cents. Makes it a resistance. Okay, that's too early to tell. But if it does it, we can, once it breaks, makes a resistance, we can put an entry right here, okay? And put our take profits around here at around 0.29 cents for a phantom short, okay? Or take profits, okay? So now let's go straight to the crypto trends, okay? So as you all know, okay, so right now nothing's pumping, only CFX yesterday is pumping. And okay, so let's see on yesterday, okay? So yesterday if you all had bought lido right here, okay, so lido went too much up, okay, so we'll probably selling it here at around $2.33, okay? Once it makes support, I bought it right here. So only if it, I'll be putting a stop loss also anywhere below, okay? So a lido yesterday's entry was there, okay? So now let's talk about a 𝗧𝗶𝗺. So a 𝗧𝗶𝗺, you'll probably, if you all didn't sell right now, it'll be good. I'll put your big screen, okay? So right now 𝗧𝗶𝗺 will be waiting, okay? We'll be waiting to see, okay? So right now it gave a high, it gave a high, small high, and then a small high low, you can see, right? So I'll be waiting to see whether it breaks this, whether it goes down from here, or from here it comes back to retest to make like this small higher high. We can short it right here, okay? So we need to check on that, okay? Okay, so 𝗧𝗶𝗺 going down. So let's check from here whether it goes up or it's going down, okay? So now let's check on CFX. Okay, so if CFX is still the entry you took when it broke, made support, if I took, you're selling it right here anywhere here, okay? For CFX yesterday's entry, okay? Okay, so SUI, there's no volume on SUI, okay? So SUI is out of the picture right now. So only 𝗧𝗶𝗺, we need to see 𝗧𝗶𝗺. Okay, so right now you can go on the 30-minute chart and you all can see, okay? So if your 𝗧𝗶𝗺 breaks this, you can say this resistance at around here, at around 0.96 cents, then it's on a downwards trend, right? So we need to see that if it breaks, okay? So if you all want to put a good entry for your 𝗧𝗶𝗺, you can put a good entry right here, okay? So I can buy it here, right here, and put a stop loss anyway below, okay? Right here. You can buy and put a stop loss below, okay? Here. And if it goes up, if it breaks this, then it's bullish, okay? So that's it for your crypto trends. If you like content like this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ping the notification bell on so you don't miss content like this and you're early to watch, okay? So peace out, crypto fam.